The death and resurrection of Lazarus has always just fascinated me, but specifically, what has fascinated me the most is Jesus' reaction to the news that Lazarus has died, because it fully shows his human side, his human emotions. Because in John 11, verse 35, we get the shortest verse in the Bible, but one of the most impactful. Jesus wept. You see, starting in verse 33, Lazarus has already died, and Jesus has come back, and he is in front of Mary and Martha, and Mary breaks down in front of Jesus and is just bawling her eyes out. And in verse 33 it says, when Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. Where have you laid him? He asked. Come and see, Lord, they replied. Jesus wept. You know, Jesus knew he was about to raise him from the dead, yet he still wept right along with Mary. And I've heard many theories on why, but I think this one has been the most impactful in my life. You see, not only does he understand the heartache of death, but if you think about it, this was never supposed to be how it was. Jesus is God in the flesh. Scripture tells us everything was created through him. And this world was perfect before we humans took the bait. We humans fell into sin, and we broke that relationship with God, and we brought sin into the world, and right along with it we brought death. But it was never supposed to be like that. And so Jesus not only understands the heartache of death, but he realizes this. And so personally, I believe that even though he knew he was about to raise Lazarus from the dead, and that in the future he too would face death but defeat it for us and reunite us with God the Father, I fully believe that he was weeping because he knows and he felt deep down in his heart, because he has human emotion too, that it was not supposed to be like this. Rather, we were meant to live in the Garden of Eden, to live in paradise, walking right alongside God, not having any separation from him. And instead, we fell into temptation. God gave us free will so that we could freely love him, and we threw it back in his face. And Jesus knows in this moment that it was never meant to be like this, and I fully believe that's why he was weeping. So, if you are mourning right now, and you feel deep sorrow, and you feel like you've been emotionally wounded, just know that Jesus has felt that too. Because while he was fully God, he was also fully man, and he knows what you're going through. Lay it at his feet, turn to him, give it over, and he will be there to comfort you. God bless you guys.